Yes, people.
Let's give God this worship. If you know He's awesome, come on, stand on your feet, everybody. If you know He's awesome, you're in awe of His grace, you're in awe of His goodness, you're in awe of His mercy, you're in awe of His provision. He's great and He's greatly to be praised. Hallelujah. Come on, everybody, lift your hands as we lift our voices. Come on, say, my God is awesome. Come on, say, He can move mountains. Keep me in the valley. Come on, say it, hide me from the rain. That's it. My God is awesome. Come on, heals me when I'm broken. Strength where I've been weakened. Forever He'll reign. Come on, you got it. My God is awesome. Come on, say, He can move mountains. Keep me in the valley.
Good night, everyone. Pleasant good night. Pleasant good night from Anantavego.
Hide me from the rain. Has He ever covered you? Come on, my God is awesome.
Oh, let's see in bad weather.
Heals me when I'm broken.
Oh, people tonight are going to talk a few things tonight.
Forever He'll reign.
And I will be taking some more. And I come on for the people and them like Ian Raptor and them so.
If you know it,
I have to come on. Uncle Rohan.
Awesome.
I see Pastor, how you going, mommy? I have to come and tell her how God is awesome.
If you know it's been good to you, testify.
All the people who have God have been good to, help me testify tonight.
He's
Help me
awesome.
testify.
Come on.
And let it reach out.
Verse 2, Savior of the whole world.
Let it song talk. As the program starts, people will be silent prayer.
I'm healed. Yeah, my God is
I
awesome.
wish everybody the best.
Listen, today I am forgiven.
That they're going to understand either if it's good or bad.
His grace is why I'm living.
If they're going through hard time, they're going to get knowledge from it.
Come on, you say.
They're going to just more hard time and all kind of things. Come on, relax. Tell your friends, tell your family, text your friends. Hallelujah to God, hallelujah to Jesus. Amen to all the God's and oh, come on, man, come on. And then in public know over there that God is real, right? And the I living for, and the I coming on here for. And like every night I on for, right? It's a let's show that God is real.
And see what the Lord has brought you from. Awesome. Let's talk about why He's awesome. You said, He's mighty.
Yes, man.
He's mighty.
Let's give God a gratitude.
He's mighty. Awesome.
Give God the praise.
Somebody ought to lift your voice and celebrate. If you know He's been good, you say, He's holy. He's holy. He's holy. He's holy. Awesome. Somebody ought to lift your voice and testify. If you know He's been good, you say,
Come on, people.
He's great. He's great. He's great.
You can say the God's on the prayer and the big one.
Somebody ought to lift your voice and testify. If you know He's been good, you say, He's mighty.
See me tonight.
Worship.
Come on,
If
come
you
on,
know
people.
He's awesome, come on, stand on your feet,
This
everybody.
song
If you know He's awesome,
is to show you
you're in all
that
His
my
grace,
God is
you're in all
awesome.
His goodness,
And
you're in
all
all
the
His
goodness that
mercy,
God has do for me.
you're in all
And
His
all the goodness
provision.
and all the understanding and all
He's
that
great.
good. Feel the awesomeness. Big up to Uncle Rowan. Big up to Nisha. Feel the awesome. Big up to Kill them Wesley, correct? Feel it. Lisa. How you going? Good morning. How is the morning? Let things go wrong. Okay. Right now we on God. Nisha, God is awesome. Maki Mac. Yes man, God is awesome. Maki Mac. That's all I come to talk about. How great God is. I don't give a damn about human beings. I don't give a damn how great human being is. I don't give a damn about human beings. I come to talk about my gods and them. Pleasant good night and welcome everyone here tonight. Pleasant good night to you. Pleasant good night. Pleasant good night. Now Trinidad and Tobago, I didn't really was to come on tonight, you know. I see certain things, you know. I had to talk about a matter here today. Now, I don't take a call because you know the folks and then my father is ahead. So the person who are calling, taking a call tonight and are open for call tonight, is ahead. Tell me my father is very brilliant. He keeps stressing and when he keeps saying, father is a brilliant man and he know what he's saying. Now, I put up a picture on Facebook. Now, there are some people out there, Dave Barber, which is Teron Granger, and waste of time. Due respect, I still love you and I will wish you the best. But I'll let you know straight up, I talk in my mind, you will never reach nowhere if you continue so. Right? You can come and want to come around me and then you're running after and on Facebook. It have one amount of people coming wrong with forgery wrong the gods on them. They coming and envying somebody else's blessing. If God passing through the area and blessing you, don't jealous her brother boy. Hold on. Your time will come. You don't know why a man go through to get his blessing and reach where he is, and then you come and with your sour ass and whatever all you're going through to come to try to heavy down somebody with your blight and your problem. Go to the gods and them. Let the gods them send and help you. Do what I do. I go to them and I get answers. I take years. Nobody here willing to go through. I go through by. Nobody here willing to walk that door like a certain man. I don't want to call the name. From down in Point. You want to play pundit man. You feel this working that money making, working that thing. What happened? Big up to Rishi inside, brother. How we going, brother? We want this profile to build up tonight. We come to talk about the gods and them tonight, brother. We come to talk about Trinidad and Tobago. I've been lacking a praying. There have been all the churches. Now let me tell you something clearly here tonight. You see all the heads on them? You see all the church learn to adapt. Down to the church and down to all the religious leaders on them. I wouldn't say the things that they're teaching in the church. The people who are teaching in the church, they're teaching proper. They're misleading the whole world. Because none of the church, none of the mosque, none of the temple, none of them can save mankind. They can't even save it from the coronavirus. So all of them fail. Don't tell Jesus Christ, you respect. He has all to then bring peace to the earth by. All the Bible talk about it, Matthew 10:34, he comes to bring a sword. Good night, Rohit. So tonight, people, this morning I got up and I saw my mother. Now, what is one of the, you know the 7 wonders of the world? You could call them out. You know it?
The Taj Mahal, the Barrier Reef, the Grand Canyon, the pyramids, the Leaning Tower Leaning Tower of Peso or something like that.
Right. And the 7th one.
I think I believe the Himalaya is one, you know.
Right, but one of them is the mother.
The mother.
That I want to you know, she, Mother Mary. 7 wonders of the world, Trinidad and Tobago is Mother Mary. Now Mother Mary start you, like Mother Durga, like Mother Kali. You see Durga in the back here? You see she there? Like Mother Durga, like Mother Mary, like Mother Kateri, like the mothers and them, right? The mothers and them have a son. Now Trinidad and Tobago, I want to ask all something. If I go in the bush, and go down in the bush and find an old piece of wood. And when I find the wood looking like what that stone there. You see that stone there? I call that stone my God. And I call all you and tell all you worship that stone. And people come and they worship from their heart. And they worship honest and say, Lord, whatever it is with that, help me. I need help. I want guidance. And you go and you talk to it. And it activates your faith. So then that is not God for you. That will work. Now I put up a picture with my mother, put up today about Jesus Christ with X by Y. Any form of God, anything like the form of God, it could be looking like a clip, and they call it Hanuman. It looking like what it is, and this is we try to make it a call, and we call the spirit call Hanuman, and we use this clip and say, Lord Hanuman, this is you. And what Shabbat is? Trinidad and Tobago. Don't let nobody fool all you out there. All them must use brains and concept. It a fake profile people out there only know to pull you along. Them men and them quick to tell the mothers and them. The mothers and them jam your bulla man, son Granger. Your big girl. Your big long face. You're a shit snake. The mothers them jam you. Them mother them following who? It's nothing to you telling the mother, well follow he. That way you're getting harassed. Nobody are following nobody by. Them mother stand up for the gods and them by. Is the gods them stand up for? And what all they're trying to do, you was one with me. And then coming back and talking to the profile people, be careful. The problem out there is certain people like them, so I had the whole universe wait to say when they can't get away by. When they come in by human beings to try to get away and don't even God blanket them and you as a human being can't even fix them. And they want to take it out on you because them can't fix the problem. Much less if they cannot take it out on God. But they can't find God. It come like the Venezuelan and them where the boat sink. It is alleged some of them wanted to send a rocket up in the air to send it at God and say God nasty. Good night, Nicole King. Right? That way they wanted to do. Some of them want to fight God. If you want to fight a normal human being who can't give what you want, because all you want to do, you want everything in your mouth, you want everything and you can't give me nothing and you ain't better than nobody. And even though it's in the public eyes, you still can't touch back a man. So come again, brother. But what I want to also know tonight is that Nicole King, I am raising, let me tell you something. I want to lay it out today. The family called Nicole King, either current, we hooking up current for them, $3,000 we raising. Princess Tom family food stuff, I had to organize some food stuff for you. Family from Current Hills, I will all you call me. The family from Current Hills with the 4 children, with the father went to work and I call. Right? And you was on work, call me from Current Hills, call me. Now Nicole King, the reason why I say help she for, because Nicole King in the past, I called her and I asked her to go and support Becky. And she went and carried a little $100 for Becky and some grocery. And when she went and carried it now, Nicole King and that was in some problem. And I called Peter Mac. And Peter Mac went and helped she. So that's why I love in this program. Peter Mac for you there. Bell for you, buddy. Bell for you. Easy thing. Baltimore. Bell for you. Because you help this program. That this program going to bail you out today, Baltimore. That is the activation of God, bro. That is realness from God. That is real vibes from God. Baltimore send money for me. $3,000 or whatever it was. He sent it for me about 2 years or a year and a half. Sometimes when I call him, he say, what happened? He say, you're broke now. I say, he sent $100 to me. And in return today, I can bless him and help him. He get $300 US. Right? So amen for that. And we don't shame to talk. This program is to help people. And anytime all that can be. Like one like this coquille broom. That when everybody come together, it is hard to break. If all that can be like one, and all I want to be like 2 and 3, and when you bend it so, it break easy, get out from this program. All fake profile, we don't want to hear. Because them fellas, them talking about following and following. Come out and teach you people. Come out and do a life like me. Come out and sacrifice all your life behind Facebook. Sign up for the things real. Stand up against bad man. Stand up against what you believe in. Stand up against them things. Come out and willing to dead. And anybody who want to go, they could go. They could go and try to bring me down. Go by where they want to do. And try all where they want. Come. Come. The spirit people, the spirit who are talking to. Go all over they want. Come and try to bring me down now. Son Granger, come and try to bring me down. And anyone all they want to jump up and follow suit, come. Come. All of it know, all of it be facing another do that. So Trinidad and Tobago. Nicole King help. That is what I like, Uncle Rohan. When I call, I said, Nicole, Becky, pressure girl. She said, what? I said, Becky, XYY. Becky, I had nothing, me and bringing down Becky. She gone one time by Becky and give Becky something. When I call Peter Mac, and Peter Mac reached by you, Nicole. That is my program. I saw the love. All you come on, man. Come on and show this love. When somebody crying on the Facebook for their husband, crying for their wife, why are they laughing at them for? Call them. This is a call for prayer. This is a call hotline. The way Wakaman program is so. Because some people ask when they're ready to. No, what I want to tell you, Trinidad and Tobago, nobody on the program. Hey, you can call. Hey, you can say, in about 100, they have 2,000 people, 3,000, 4,000 go up. They'll be watching them. Nobody on the Facebook, Nicole King, pour out your number. Can reach up by Nicole King. And if it's a 500 or whatever, pledge it to the woman now. Let me raise the money and carry it and have pay the electrical man. If all the feeling is a bacchanal, let me go and do it. And help with sister Nabai. These are going to activate vibes here. I alone will help you. My father pledged $200. And you respect God. I'm sorry to talk it so. I went and said, Daddy here, look, there's $200 by your go. Give Nicole King that. Pledge it in the program. And again this week, I'm going to have to put our next $100. So that's going to be 3. I alone want to raise money to help Nicole. And I can carry all your and show all about doing. Nicole King is one person I will take my money and help that girl because I know what and where she come from. I know whom I pray, she pray until she builds her house. She pray with me every week on this life. Pray with me, Wakaman. Pray with my son. Pray with me till she builds her house 3/4 or 80%. I the gods and them people. Right? Every time I get money, if I get a little money, somebody say, Wakaman, yeah, but I'm sending a change to you. This is nobody. Wakaman and I'm sending a change to the program. The money where they give to me, I just turn around and say, God, this money is for me. Half for you, God, 3/4 for you, or whatever, 10%, some for you, for the altar, and to go to charity. They send it from me. I will try to put it towards music, put it towards some gas, put it towards some whatever it is, expense, or to eat, or to drink. They give me that. They send money towards charity to help, to give them some help out, put it on the altar, I buy candle, buy instrument, buy this, buy grocery, send it out for them. Send their prayers in the river. And that way I will be doing for them. Here we go. Take a little pinch here, somebody send a little change, take a $5 here, put it for Nicole King, take a $10 here, put it for the family with the grocery, take a $2 down here, put it for the family day. It's a little book that I write with all who I try to assist and what others do. Nicole King, darling, we know, darling. You feel like no, you do it every day, you must be watching, but watch me, your brother, how you intact. And I ask people on this Facebook, that let us help. Let us start with one person. Let us start with Nicole King. She is qualified 100%. Because she was the one that went and reached out to Becky and she don't have. She right now, she can't even dog and at the same car can feed somebody. Trinidad and Tobago. Now, tonight I want to take a little call. All the use all the blessing. Use all the blessing. Right? Let me go and watch how religion upset the world and how none of them are bringing peace. And that way had the people and them get like stupid fools out there. You see the Jesus thing there? We don't care who he look. We don't care if he's a white man. We don't care if he's a black man. We don't give a damn how Jesus look. I pray to the energy. I pray to the energies of them gods and them. Watch. What I tell earlier. And I tell other people going and kill people for food. And I tell all the natural disasters coming more and more. Look at smartly. Smartly a man kill a man for food. Where the man stealing it for? You don't know if the man hungry. Or even though if he is hungry he had to pay maintenance. Or even though he had to pay maintenance he must be owing down the road for he had to pay for each other and them for some kind of thing and he know how to face it. I'm just saying. Even though it's more, the man could be a spranger, he could be waiters. But hey, killing for food, killing for land, fighting your brother and want to kill your brother for these things. Trinidad and Tobago, come on. Come on, Trinidad and Tobago. We need to buckle up. We need to buckle up, Trinidad. We need to buckle up, Trinidad and Tobago. Right? Watch the next one again here now. Look at here. Now, some people go say he is this, he is that, he is whatsoever it is, he is whosoever it is. He could be what and wheresoever it is. And I keep telling her to activate God. Even though, let me just say, some people calling him a John Pope 5 or John Pope 11 or St. Matthew or some kind of thing, or some white man, the whatever, or some rich man, or let me say whatever they call him. But he has some energies in him. Because people go on there and it's a documentaries that people get saved. Things happen to them. So don't curse these things when they are spirit by. Vicky Damon, you don't know by brother by. Look how it is. Look how them fellas them commenting. Right? Look at them. Fake news. This. Next one called Baba Dave. Delusion. Yeah, I like how she said it. Illusion, fake theory, thing. This woman is a bright woman, but she understands the concept. If I go deep into telling all her what really going on, I just talking about the energies on them. Right? It's a height I talking about. I will use that same thing and go by it and form it into a different energy. Nobody doesn't understand me by. I realize that many people don't understand me. Now I'm going to take a call here tonight.
Hello.
Hi, how you going?
I going very good, brother. I logged on in your program here, I watching, and I see you put up something there, which I have something to say as well concerning that.
All right, let me hear what you have to say now.
Are you there?
You hear me?
Are you there? But yes, loud and clear.
All right.
Yeah, I was saying, I see you put up a picture there, and I would like to make a comment on that as well.
Well, let me hear what you have to say now.
Okay. Pertaining to a post that you have made concerning that Jesus Christ statue, which is located at the Johns Hopkins Hospital in Baltimore, Maryland.
Mm-hmm.
That statue placed there over 100 years. And I must say, presently, that is one of the most reigning statues of Jesus Christ inside the Johns Hopkins Research Hospital in Baltimore here. Pertaining to your post, I have read that thoroughly of the comments that made by certain individual, going to call name. I'm not going to call any names, but I want these people. I'm clearly appealing to you all. Whenever you hear something, you see something, always remember, God have made every one of us with sense, knowledge, wisdom, understanding, ears to hear and eyes to see. You don't just jump up and make a comment. That is not true. And I am a living testimony, living in Baltimore, Maryland. I work at the Johns Hopkins Hospital. My wife has sent the research, and I would like you to publish it for any reader throughout the world, or go yourself online and look it up, and you will find the answer. Many people with various problems, sickness, debt, doctors have asked them to go and pray in that little area there. And on a daily basis, people goes there not only because they have a sick friend or a family, but for different problems that they are facing on a day-to-day life. But I believe from my heart, nobody believes these things. People don't even believe in themselves. They don't believe in prayer. But everybody wants a quick fix. A quick fix to find out where have I Obiama. They want to reach there. And they will sit there and they will pay any price to get something done. And they're leaving there with the hopes that as soon as they leave there, they must see everything turn into gold. A quick fix. I am saying this thing openly throughout the world, wherever my voice could be heard. Any person or persons who is doing a sacrifice with life is not a nice thing, and it is totally abomination to God. When the question is asked for sacrifice of a life, you, the individual, tell the person to sacrifice you and set that poor animal free. God made that. Tell him to sacrifice you. Let me see if you are willing to take the axe on your neck. But everybody want a quick fix.
Well, what do you think about
People
long time? About give you something about long time and tell you nobody about praying and let the public know.
Long. Nobody nowadays. No, people have forgot where they come from. They only thinking where they're going, and they may sure if they could make one step further. That is why they are cursed among themselves. Let me tell you something to start with, and I'm sure your father will know this thing. Very intelligent and brilliant man. I spoke to him a couple times. You ask anybody in Trinidad who could remember what is a Sabbath, and if they ever put on one and walk with it. That is something people used to make like a shoes. And if you are careful, you fall and break your neck. Because that is what they had. People were so honest. People used to pray. What happened with the religious leaders in Trinidad? People turned their back from the temples, the mosque. They must remember where they reach and how they reach there. There is always a starting
Long time people
point.
is a RT. Let them know about the RT and how give you. Let them know.
You see, long time, the mother especially of every home. And if that mother has passed away, the sister, the daughter of that home, or the biggest son, or even the father, but one member of that house, dedicate their life every day 6 p.m. in Hindu business, Hinduism, because I came from there. 6 p.m. a deer have to light. And that lady would pray until tears run from her eyes.
And RT everybody.
She going to RT all she children. Walk through that house and RT the whole house room by room, and then take it outside and put it by the Tulsi, by the Chandi, and pray and come back inside. Brother, there was no light, no current, no telephone, no type of modern technology, and people used to live like family, love in the air. You see, Christmas
and they is a hard God. They is a pray. Watch out that woman RTing. Nobody in Trinidad will do that again. They don't pray in the world.
People always have God in their heart. If people didn't wire up their place and put big wall like a prison now, you could have gone to any house by just standing and calling out to somebody. And if as soon as if that person say, all right, come son, come. And even the dog start to back. The man there who told you to come, he only turn and watch them dog and say, hello, quiet, nobody come to you all. Those dogs make a U-turn and go and sit right below the step.
Dog and all too. Don't tell the dog and all too.
Yeah. We used to man careful.
The man ball behind the dog, don't tell the dog and all to go make a turn around. Like when somebody come in the yard and your ball And they taking a dog back and they say, hey, go along in the back, they lead them, the dog and all two listening.
That's right. That's right. That dog go and sit below a step and watch and he never dare bark at you again. People never take a bucket and go to milk cattle and start to milk. They pet the animal. They talk to the animal. I come to get some milk, you know. Ask for things. It have ways and asking, not give me a cigarette, give me this, give me that. What are you offering? You have no type of decency or respect towards one another.
Especially God.
There is nothing like excuse me and thank you. Everybody in a quick, they take the highway to hell. That is where they headed.
Uncle.
Because nobody have patience, sir.
Yeah, but uncle.
Nobody.
I and all too. I beg people to come and pray with me. I beg people to come and let me take this God thing serious and let me show people God, but nobody in. Everybody's a laugh for God, but carry them smoke, carry them head line, smokies and bunties, carry them party. Tell the biggest artists to come sing. All of them go in. The people is like sodomites.
Brother, nothing going into the party and here and there and in the bar. Remember your duty at home. Fix your house before you could fix mine or somebody else one. Get your house in order. Get your family, your children. I am telling you, 30 and 40 years ago, you couldn't find a doctor. You couldn't find a dentist. And people never had this problem of dental problem or sickness problem. Why? People had sense. They could have gone behind in the backyard and pick a bush and make a tea and give you to drink. Man, belly pain, go on there, breathe. Yeah, and no pain. Now as soon as your head hot you run and go and buy doctor.
No, you have to go and treat your kidney and you have to spend money. You have to go here, blood test here, and real money spending them. They make the system so they give you thing to liquid up and we have to live by extra 3 years, we have to spend thousands of dollars.
Because people put themselves in that position. They put themselves in that position.
The world nasty too, boy. Remember, they have no choices sometimes to be a victim of the system. We have to survive it.
There is so many good pundits. Still, there is so many good preachers, so much good imam. Look, this man.
Let me talk an example. You ever see a pundit man do prayers and hurry? Tell me an example. I want to let me hear now.
Yes. I have seen many.
Tell me where you see. Tell me where you see.
For example, 30 years ago in Trinidad, a pundit or any pundit used to do one prayers or one puja per day. If a pundit would come to your house, he comes there. And whatever you have prepared for that prayers or whatever you're doing, he performed that one prayers. It would take a little long. A lot of people used to be hungry waiting.
He explained the prayers. Took his time.
That is the sacrifice. That is the sacrifice you are making like a fast. You are waiting until prayers finish before anybody is fed. And when the prayers finish, that pundit is going to sit there in a chair in the yard, in the open yard. Anybody there have problem with their children, with their family, medical problem, or what? They will tell the pundit right there. He will pray. He would sit down and eat with you. And whatever seed or whatever offering you give to that pundit, he leaves there and he goes home. That ain't happening again. The minute a pundit come by your house, he take out a little notebook. Well, I don't think they're using the notebook again. They have it in their phone. As soon as he come, he say, bring everything that you have for prayers. I'm ready to start because I hurry. I am busy because from here I have to go by Harry in that next road. I have a scheduled day to do a prayers. Then I have to go over there. Then from there 4 p.m. I have to do a burial or a cremation. Then from there I have to go back in Arama and 7. The way he busy, God self can't catch up with you.
Oh God. Hey, I like what you say. Hey, what's that? Them, hey, and the people them out there, they're so dotish.
Ask anybody who could remember the past 20 years gone by. Brother, when the place dry, crop time, no rain, the lagoon, all about the river cracking up. No rain, the pond dry, the well. The sadhu used to go house to house, ask people to go house to house and collect a little offering. Some people used to give 50 cents, $1, $2, whatever they could afford. And they take that and they buy milk and they buy ghee and whatever. And they go to a lagoon where really dry and cracked up. And they used to do what is called Kalimaike Beak, a praise. Mainly a lot of women used to be there to offer milk and things like that. And I am telling you, which I have seen on several occasions. Just before that praise finish, and you look up in the sky, it is dark. By the time you leave that prayer area there to reach to your house, start to fix spouting and barrel, because rain falling, bucket a drop. I telling you.
Blessing.
I have seen this. The earth is crying now. Nobody offering nothing. People going to the prayers by force. They're going anyhow. They are dressing, they are covering, they had nothing. Where is these people's eyes?
My father said a lot of people today are drowning for information. I mean, drowning with information, but starving for wisdom.
I am telling you something, brother. You know why a lot of people is dying foolishly, by accident, by sickness. You know why? Jealousy within the heart, from the heart itself. When your neighbor, you see your neighbor or your friend buy a vehicle or they're building a house or something, go and give a hand to do something. Ask God to bless that man. And ask God that the same way you bless that man that he could have, Lord, look at me as well. Bless me too. Bless my children too. That we also, in due time, we must have. But I want. God is seeing where you ain't ready for it. But you know what? Due to you so demanding, He give you it to show you that I am real. If you ask for something, I could give you. And He give you a vehicle, and tomorrow, you know what? You're there on the highway. I'm telling you. You pray for people. Look right now in Trinidad, everybody looking up to business people. Oh, he have a business. He are donating nothing, he are helping nothing. Which day you and your friends or your family, or you take your wife and children and you went to that businessman and say, businessman, we living in this village here and you running a business. But we come to offer you any help you want this day in your business.
Mm-hmm. Correct.
Nobody
every day. I like how you put it, man. No, I come out here and talk the other day and ask the people that I will love all the ministers' salary to cut. Well, like I didn't talk nothing.
You hear? My father told me, when you could take care of a pair of shoes, then I will buy you one.
Mm-hmm.
So I had to take Guardian paper and kiwi polish and shiny leather shoes that I could have seen my face on it before I could get a crap sole to put on. You hear? I am not ashamed. I'm proud. Because when I have to go somewhere, I used to borrow my neighbor's shoes, my neighbor children's shoes, and put it on and go out. They close. Because we live like one brother and sister. We had love. If their foot cut, that pain and we can't stay home. We study by them house. You feeling all right? You okay? You could walk a little bit now? That is the love we had. And I will live with that until I dead. I telling you, when I talk of these things, tears just want to run for my eyes. You know why? The people today is so nasty. Hatred any way you go. Look, recently, I read, I think this was Thursday or Friday, a man shoot somebody for cutting his plantain somewhere in Princetown there and loading up in a van and they shoot one of them.
And I tell you, what happened?
I telling you, I send out a message that is a closed case. That gun have spoken. What
I don't
about
tell them
that
to look at
man
plane,
that
they're killing for
shoot
food.
that man? Eh?
Land, now it reach the
I'm
food, they
breaking up
can
with
hear
you
what? For a drink of water, bigger in the Bible. Anyway have a well, is they where they build the town, the city, or they build the village. Water is life. Water next to a well is where the whole village there. People
Brother,
are seeing why
you
you seeing it.
right back on this. I'm going to call you. I cannot hear you. I'm going to call you right back.
Alright. You say here. Now Rashid, yes, I was some doubles maker. I was some people out there. I building our next thing, and I want doubles maker Rashid Thomas. I want to know if you could supply me some doubles, and I will make my own channel, and I want to sell some doubles. I want to do it. So when I come out here, Rashid, we go talk, right, brother? Love and respect to you, Rashid. Yes, uncle.
Talk to me.
Where's the last thing you hear say?
Huh?
Where's the last thing you hear say?
Your words was breaking up so badly I could not hear you.
I said, what is the
But
last
feel
thing you
free to
hear say?
repeat. The last thing I heard you said, you was mentioning something concerning that which I mentioned about the farmer who shot the guy with the...
Right, yes.
For stealing.
I tell you that. It go be for food. Now I turn around and say, any way that it have a well, a long time in the Bible state they build a village, they build a community, or they build a town there. Water is life. And that is where we're going to be lacking of food and water and food. They're going to have big... A glass of water, it go be $100 say this now.
But Sonny boy, I'm telling you something. This process just started.
Yeah, it have more suffering coming. And it's the people to blame.
This
Uncle,
is nothing yet.
Uncle, let me tell you why is the people to blame. We come out and ask the people to beg the ministers them to cut their salary to help out people for the Diwali, to buy the oil and help out for the Christmas. And if they don't want to cut their salary, give me the old color we melt it. And not a person support me on this Facebook.
Very good. Let them sit right there. Watch how people is. Watch how much sense. Listen to me carefully. Look how much sense educated people have throughout the world. People running from something they are not seeing. The coronavirus. Everybody running from that. They're scared to death. They're scared to get sick. They're running. They don't know what to do. And that is something you ain't seeing. Think about that. Think about that.
People fear. First people dotish, they fear where they don't see the most.
A person running from something which he has seen. Eh? Lord have mercy. I never seen
this world planted with fools in it. And we come out here and I tell the public,
brother,
let me do this. Let the public help me do that. Let the public help me do that. Come out and march to God.
I don't want to take up much of your time. This world would be a place of love and paradise. This world. If people would change their ways. Just now I see you was showing where a guy is struggling for food. Somewhere I see a lot of green fig and thing, and he is there. I don't know if he went to rob or anything. The big question:
they kill him.
When that man was going to buy that fig to sell, or when he was planting it, this guy couldn't go one day and help that man a little bit in his field,
well,
or help him when he bring the fig and say, look, let me help you offload it from your van. No, he waited. That is why the majority of people today, you know what they're doing? They sit home. Their children going in the corner and smoking marijuana. Right? They get high, they rob people, taking away people's hard-earned money, their jewelry, and carrying it home. You hear? No correction. It all started from school. Let me give you a simple story. A lady had a son, right? She loved the boy to death. Well, every mother loved the child. The very first day the child went to school, he found a lead pencil and he come home. He said, Mommy, look, I found a lead. You know what she said? Put it, son, you go right with it. The next day he gone, he bring a book. She said, put it, you go read it. And so he studied bringing until the boy grew up, and then he went out and he bring a red car and back it up in the yard and say, Mommy, watch through the window and see what I bring. When the mother pulled the curtain and watch outside, she see the police park up in the yard. The police knocking on the door. She say, who you bring, the police? He said, no, the red car. The police start running he down looking for him. Too late. If from day one that mother did make.
Yeah. You're correct. I think animal doesn't know everything. You're correct. And let me tell you what.
She would have set an example, but she encouraged the boy.
Correct.
Who to blame?
No, well, this is the time for me to be living in. Because we're going to witness the fall of these systems. This is the time for me to live, so we bring back the old time day. Why in the beginning must come back to the end. In the beginning it was a long time day without computer. Something going on happen and shut down. All the computer shut down. All the whole world going on shut down. The phone cut off again. Right? The whole world going and shut down. The whole world going and shut down Trinidad, and the whole world going on. Watch me. You believe and tell yourself. Let me tell you something how wicked we is in this world. If you tell yourself today that you, it have nobody in the world, and you alone getting a chance to live in this world with everything, and it have nobody, I don't want to live in it. I could never enjoy it. People with people. Yeah. The phone giving me trouble.
And you are, I know the phone has given trouble.
Everything, and I have nobody. I don't want to live in it. I could never enjoy it. People with people. How marijuana could make some rub on steel.
I know. Phone has given trouble.
How marijuana could make someone steal. I don't know if it's marijuana, but you get that one from Jamaria Reed. Alright, uncle. The phone giving feedback. Yeah, the low it down.
I low it down. Alright, uncle. The phone giving feedback. I could hear you now.
You hear me?
Yeah, I hear you loud and clear now.
Right.
Yeah, I don't have much to say, but I am telling you, and a lot of them I know would not like the statement I am making, but it's a very simple thing. Change your ways, change your habit. Children, go back to your parents and humble yourself. Ask them for forgiveness. Turn a page, move forward. Let love flow. If there is no love in your house, you cannot make your friend down the road happy and have love for him. Love is the root of everything. Elderly people, respect them. Start from zero again. This earth is crying. The earth is crying out throughout the world. Everything your eyes, I'm saying this. I no see a man and I have no third eye. But this is what I know because I grew up from the old time days. All those buildings, all these satellite technologies, all these things going to come to dust. All those buildings you're watching every day. Nothing.
Have to go back to water and land.
With water and land will be there to preserve all the time. And if you can take care of that, look, long time people had a simple pond, boy, they call it well. You know how the whole village people take bucket and they go in and dip in water and carry in for animal to wash, to cook, to do all kind of things. People used to make it their duty to go and clean that well, cutlass it up, rake it, have it nice.
Fluoride.
They never said that well belong to that person. He responsible for cleaning it. No.
Well, yeah, we're going on. A man now talking a talk day. I'm glad if we could get back some well, because we don't know they put in fluoride in the water. Like the same thing where Hitler used to make people zombies and had them stupid.
I don't only believe and talk. I want to see it real. Look, I am telling you. 30 years I'm living away. And brother, when I come back, nothing wrong. I just take a bucket and full water and bathe. Think about that. Nothing wrong. But Why is these things happening for? Why?
Correct, you're correct. You're correct. We're supposed to upgrade too.
That's right, but nobody's standing up.
To how many years ago, and you leave America and come down to Trinidad, and water go, you still have a full water in bucket because the same system we live in.
I still pull in a bucket and I bathe in, and I have to
and you
live
never
with
see
it.
change, eh? I saw how long you live and come to Trinidad and live in, and you come down here, the same thing and worse, it never change.
Instead of I see things going good in that country, I see where things going downhill. You know why? Everybody sit down and waiting on government. Government, I am just saying this openly, government will help people when they see you start to help yourself. Believe
I
what I am saying.
honest here. I don't depend on the government. I want nothing from the government. Only God alone, and to hell with the government. But people who depend on the government,
I always say the same
they all
thing.
get
son.
word. They all get word.
I said the same thing. Do not depend on government. Look, recently I heard a pundit make a speech. Start somewhere, plant something. Start from planting bandania. You go have to buy bandania.
Correct. Correct.
Start somewhere. Instead of planting flowers, nobody has said to plant flowers.
No, you're correct. You're correct. What you have to plant. God said we have to plant the land.
Plant something. Plant
All right.
something.
You know whom, uncle? You know how much our soursop? You know why? Because it hardly have. You know how much our zabuka? $50, $40, $25. If we plant trees in we yard, everybody and plant. Think to eat and think to eat. We will be good to go. But when we are planting, when time to get something to eat, we can't force a tree to grow in 2 days.
Sonny boy, when I was 18 years old, my mother took me to San Fernando Market, located at Mocorapo Street in San Fernando. And when my mother walked with me in that market, I began to laugh. You know why? I seen people selling green fig by the bunch, they cut in hand and weighing and selling. I seen plum, they falling in a little cup.
Yeah.
And I start to laugh. Shut iron, all kind of thing they sell. I start to laugh. My mother said, what happened? I said, nothing. She said, why you laughing? I said, nothing. I okay. But I looking at how people weighing this thing. You know why? Brother, we never buy these things. We plant. And if you have any neighbor you could have go there and pick 2 shot and they give you a dry coconut and say go home and cook. Eh?
You're damn
people,
right.
you know what happened with people?
Papa?
People is copycat. Them hands will...
And that was the love. And here, boy, and not only the people, the people love it. They love the copycat. They love the gays.
Yes.
Now the youth man coming and telling Mama and telling Jennifer how them follow he mad. But them really realize that the mothers and them. I test the mothers them. That I didn't put a post, that the mother's post. But I didn't filter forward it to she because she had love for his son, which is Jesus Christ. Them is shit on over there, boy.
I don't know now. Looking right in Trinidad there, people don't recognize the people who have struggled and put their life at risk for the betterment of Trinidad. And one may ask, who is that person? You see that man who created the 9/11,
Abu Bakr?
Abu Bakr. You see that man? That man needed respect. And people should remember his history. I'm telling you.
Yeah. Jacket, correct.
He didn't crazy to just go and have the prime minister and everybody in government to be in that situation, you know. There was a reason why. People's eyes, they still are open. Cane farmers in Trinidad and Tobago, I must say, their eyes became open when that same man, Rafiq Shah, Winston Leonard, George Weeks, and Pandey, open cane farmers' eyes to see money. Otherwise, who knows, all now today, there would have been, a cane farmer used to get $9.34 a ton. That's all they used to get. And out of that, you have to pay a man to cut the cane and to carry it out. You hear? Nobody want to think of where they come from. Everybody going in the fast road, highway to hell. Quick fix.
You know what somebody say here? They have a way to stop corruption. Go in parliament and pass a bill to execute all corrupted government officials. Pass a bill to kill them.
You think crime can stop? If the people would stand up and say, we like you to reinforce and amend the laws that you have. Reinforce them and amend them.
Correct.
I don't know what is the jail term there for somebody who rob somebody at gunpoint and take away their jewelry and their money and beat them up.
Bail next day. Bail next day, and for the you got here about court in 2 years time.
I show you where I sent you a post.
Yeah, I see America law. I see it. Trinidad law is shit on in front of America, right?
I send you something where a man get 304 years jail. Think about that. And you go tell me all these things going on in Trinidad. I don't want to use the word like other people. A small box, Trinidad and Tobago. So much crime.
Yeah. Earth will remain here. Humans
Brother,
will
I am
go.
telling you, Trinidad and Tobago could fit in any one of these states in the US here. And laws.
Correct.
And they have law and order here. Ask anybody. That is why.
You're correct.
I hope people in Trinidad is listening. Don't sit there and go with your own sense and make your decision. Try to pray. Get your documents. Ask God to lead you further. Travel to different countries. Spend a little time. See how people live. See what they're doing. Don't go to places where, look, people coming to the US. I am telling you, many people who get sick in Trinidad, they are very, very fortunate to get the opportunity to come to Johns Hopkins Hospital. I've been there for a long, long time. And I could tell you that is the only research hospital in the US. My wife is employed there. That is a place, if you lost a hand, you lost a foot, your heart bad, your lungs bad, your eyes, they will get one and replace it. You have it working, which no hospital in the world are doing. You hear? And people yet still don't believe on these things. But I am telling you, God bless the people who get the opportunity to come to this research hospital.
Amen.
For whatever type of operations and whatever.
That hospital is great, boy.
Go, don't only ask and start to blah blah your mouth all over. Go first and do the research. Pull up Johns Hopkins Hospital.
No, here what going on. The little youth man out to fight me long. Them just out to just try to go up there and anything them see, they want to flip it on me. You hear the heights the person study, the first thing they jump on is telling Jennifer, and you're following he, and telling Mommy Tara how you're following he. But they may understand that Mommy Tara is the originator of that. So they make themselves an ass.
Brother.
Don't play with God, children. No, Uncle, I'm going to wrap up bigger, you know, thinging. It was so nice talking. If you had to say anything, I'll play a song and tomorrow we go come out again.
Yeah, I asking the people to get together, man. Forget this hatred, you know. And these little guys who just talking, I hope God give them the sense and knowledge that they may expand and do a research and know the right thing. Or ask people, or make a trip, or ask somebody who you know in the US to come here and visit. I personally willing to take you at any time to show you all exactly what happens with that Jesus sculpture that is there.
Do a video and send it now. Do a video and send it for the jackasses and them.
I will do that. I will do that.
Thank you very much, Uncle.
You're very welcome. Say a special good night to your daddy. And
I will.
God bless you.
Love you and respect you.
God bless all those who my message have reached today is God bless you all richly always.
Amen.
Good night.
Amen. All right. No, people, That is my father. Big up to him. Look how much money was spent on fake COVID. I wonder, it are people who was millionaire. If you go right now and do research, they turn billionaire through COVID. Because why? They was making money through COVID. Them know where they do COVID. Election COVID. Trump with the COVID. This one with the COVID. Rowley come down, send down here, sign out, come take vaccine. Bring chip in hand. That all where them do to win. All them is shot by. Sign out to the whole world. All the church them sign out. All the history book them plug in and fake. And that will cause everything because no religion in and no religion then bringing peace. No religion are doing nothing good. The people and them they support it. They come out and beg the people and them to come out and stand up. And every stand up against the ministers them and ask them to give anything to melt. For children for Christmas to buy laptop. And nobody is signing up with me. Me, I go help one or two and those that believe in God. I don't have time against children because all I come for right now is just to spread God knowledge. Just to try to win the souls on them. For my God already. I don't give a damn about this world and this system and all them things.
Bring back the old time days. Bring back them old time ways. I know everything must change.
Yeah, they respond to the elderly. They pay them to say they're going to take the vaccine. They're lying by. All the big, they're going to look for men who famous. Right?
Could afford to live right. Just to feel nice. Didn't need no paradise. Now open your eyes, look around. Smoke in the city. And what was pretty. Crying out for sympathy. So bring back the old time days. Bring back them old time ways.
Like with the old folks and them, and the mothers and them, who they love by, they love the son by. The mothers in a way, they love the son. The fathers in a way, they love the son, which is me. To all the fathers and all the mothers in the world. All they feeling what come and love. And the brothers in a way like Ryan and like this one and like all they know. I touch your love all over the world like an electric.
And if I draw
a susu, it was mine, was yours too.
I know them days done pass and gone. And I know that life must carry on. But if I must join in with the pack, then I'm going back. Yes, I'm going back, yeah. Back to the old time days. Back to them old time ways.
They're faking them people with COVID. All the famous people. They're going to make them say they take vaccine and they take none. Be careful out there. That's why I stop talking to them. Bring back the old time days. We never said they go by doctor. We never had to go and get a bill. We never had to go and do certain things.
I know everything must change. But I still love the old time.
They set me up guys. They're taking out $1 in this hand.
Bring it back, bring it back.
Or they're handing you $1 in this hand and taking it back 10 in this hand. Then the game, fox on the blade. Put blood on the blade, and when the fox see the blade, you keep licking the blade. And the tongue keep cutting until he kill himself. Trinidad and Tobago, this is Wakaman. Love and respect. Bye bye. It was nice talking to all you. Love and respect all you. Done.